If you've been playing Once Human since the beginning, you're probably aware that Mr. Wish is a PvP exclusive deviation. When I saw this quest popped up in my task list, oh boy, was I excited.
You have been busy, Mayfly. But if you have some spare time, I have another case concerning a deviation you might be interested in.
What is it this time?
Strange happenings at the old Wishland amusement park. Very strange indeed.
Like what?
Oh, I would not want to ruin the surprise, now would I? Suffice to say, the park is more alive now than it was when it was still open. Why don't you go see a man named Yuka? He's a local. Works for the column as a scrounger sometimes. He has been asking around for someone to help him, but there have been no takers so far. I immediately thought of you and the opportunity this might present. I think it should definitely be worth your time.
The Mayfly. Did that guy send you? The researcher?
That's right. I see you've already talked to him.
He seemed quite interested in what I had to say, and asked a lot of questions. Said he knew someone who might be able to help me out.
What's the problem you need help with?
It's a long story, but I'll try and make it short. I recently led a group of column members into the old Wishland amusement park, in search of whatever supplies we could scrounge. You know the park's mascot, Mr. Wish? Well, I found a cute doll of him there, and took it home to give to my daughter. When I woke up the next day, however, the doll had turned into a poster for the park.
That's disappointing, but I don't see the problem.
That's only the beginning of the story. Ever since then, the voice of Mr. Wish emanates from the poster, inviting us to spend a fun-filled day at the park. It won't stop. Every day. Over and over again. I tried throwing the poster away, but it always reappears in the house. The voice is getting more and more insistent. I'm worried for my family. I'm at my wit's end. Although that researcher said it might be caused by a deviation in the park. Maybe handling that would solve the problem? I do it myself, but honestly, I'm afraid to go back there. Of course, I'm willing to reward you for your efforts.
I'll do it, and I'll happily accept the reward too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just want this whole thing to end.
To the one and only Wishland, where dreams come true. At Wishland, we endeavor to create a fun and wholesome atmosphere. So remember to follow the park's rules and enjoy yourselves. Welcome, visitor, to Mr. Wish's Wishland Amusement Park. I hope you are ready to enjoy yourself.
Looking forward to it.
Great! As everyone knows, anything is possible in Wishland. As I tell all our guests, you're free to explore the park's many exhibits and attractions however you want. There is simply so much to see and experience. In fact, it's so great you may never leave.
Sure. There seem to be a lot of deviations here.
Ah, yes, you've noticed. Just think of them as guests in the park, like yourself. At Mr. Wish's Wishland, everyone is welcome. And once you've experienced everything the park has to offer, you may even get to meet Mr. Wish himself. Not too many people get that opportunity, or the reward that goes along with it. Here's hoping you're one of the lucky ones. Now, go enjoy yourself and throw caution to the wind, for this is where dreams come true.
Looks like someone deliberately damaged the sign. I don't know why, though. Whoever they were, I guess they didn't like the rules. We should probably head to the gift shop and see if we can find anything useful there. Maybe they'll have something that lists those rules for us.
For this quest, we're tasked to solve riddles around the Wishland amusement park. Just follow the pointers and follow the instructions.
Hello! Welcome to the Mr. Wish gift shop. We have everything you need to enjoy your adventures here at the park. Need sunscreen, soft drinks, or Mr. Wish sunglasses? We have them all. Or maybe you'd like a special souvenir to remember your unforgettable day. We have ball caps, t-shirts, keychains, and my personal favorite, custom-made Mr. Wish dolls for the young ones. Take a look, and remember, this is the place where dreams come true.
Humpty Dumpty had a good fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Row, 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 row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
This isn't funny at all. Shut up.
Nice work. That sent them packing.
Jack and Jill went up the hill, stuck full of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after.
That was some spooky shit.
I don't know what's going on, but a note just appeared on the counter. This park is even spookier than I imagined. She mentioned a carousel, right? Let's go find it and see what we can discover. Maybe we'll find this Luna.
TLDR version. Look for the kid that's different in appearance from the rest of the kids. Okay, these kids all look the same. Here's a different one.
Everyone disappeared! Now I don't have to wait in line!
Oh, okay. Quite a distance from here.
Mr. Wish presents animals from around the world. Come one, come all, children of all ages, experience the wonder of the animal kingdom. Interact with and feed these animals, all in the safety of the Mr. Wish World Zoo.
TLDR version. Interact with a human who mimics these animals: gorilla, lion, and flamingo. Now look for the ape-like human to feed. This one.
This isn't... No, this isn't me. Or should I say... I
Next
used to
is the
be.
flamingo.
They trapped me in here. Help! Where am I? Let me out!
Oh, I was so hungry. Thank you. What the hell is happening here? Where am I? How did you get out? Help me, please. My stomach itches.
Final
And
one,
my back
the
does too.
lion.
Ah, it's so itchy.
That was great. I was starving. Thank you. I needed that. Have you seen my family? I'm a vegan, but damn, I want to chow down on some steak. Wait, something seems wrong.
to Mr. Wish's Dinosaur Museum. Take a look around and see the many wonders of the Mesozoic era. But remember to be safe and not to forget, there is no Ferris wheel on the top floor of the castle. Mr. Wish is happy you are here. Enjoy yourselves, but mind the rules. And as Mr. Wish always says, please play safe. We encourage everyone to be here forever and to forever be happy.
Gosh, no wonder Yuka can't stand it anymore. Mr. Wish is quite annoying. Anyway, for this one, I need to stay away from a guide wearing red.
Ah, this is one of my favorite parts of the park. As you will see, in addition to the dinosaur skeletons, this museum also has an incredibly special exhibit we like to call Humanus in Situ, or Humans in Place. Exciting, isn't it?
Check that out. There's some writing on the painting.
Looks like I've reached the end. Thank goodness.
Hello! Welcome! You have explored the entire park and have earned yourself a wish from me, Mr. Wish himself. Congratulations!
Tell me about Luna. Why is she trapped here?
Yes, dear Luna. I'm happy to explain the situation. We won't consider this your wish, merely an inquiry. Perhaps she has misled you in some way. She can be mischievous, our Luna. Luna is a staff member here. Has been for a very long time. But she wants to leave the park, and that simply isn't possible. You can't leave in the middle of your shift, now can you? Not unless it's an emergency, and there are never any emergencies at Mr. Wish's Wishland, I can assure you.
Maybe she just wants to quit.
No one wants to quit Mr. Wish's Wishland. No, Luna is just having a bad day. In fact, she's been acting out of late and scribbling all over the park. Naughty behavior, but it's just a phase, I'm sure. Normally I'd have a chat with her, but she's making herself scarce at the moment. Now, back to you. What is it you want to wish for? Tell me, and I shall grant it, for this is where wishes come true.
I wish to contain you, right here in my cradle.
Oh, well, that is an interesting wish indeed. But I'm afraid I cannot leave. What would a Mr. Wish's Wishland be without a Mr. Wish? You see the problem.
I see the problem perfectly, and I insist. You did say I get one wish.
This is quite the quandary, isn't it? I am Mr. Wish, and I have granted you one wish. That's true, and I can't refuse that wish, so I suppose, yes, I'm afraid I must grant your wish. But I must say, it is a sad day for the park, and for its many guests. A sad day, indeed.
Well, Mr. Wish, I think the guests would be happy with you gone, and I'll be happy too with you in my cradle. What on earth is that deviant? My low-level rifle is not doing much damage. Never mind. Next time then. Better head back to low. I've dealt with the deviation in the Wishland.
I suppose congratulations are in order, Mayfly. You did extremely well in outsmarting that most clever of deviations, Monsieur Wish.
I'm glad it worked out in the end.
It worked out better than you realize, I think. I had the opportunity to speak with a woman who very recently escaped from the park. She was a guide there.
Luna?
That was her name, yes. It seems that after Starfall, Mr. Wish turned into a deviation, then propagated even more deviations, and took over the entire park. He trapped the employees there and tried his best to prevent anyone who wandered into the park from leaving.
I guess he was desperate for guests.
And for new exhibits, from what I hear. But Luna was set free, thanks to you. She is determined to return to the park in order to find and help free her colleagues. Those who still remain alive, that is.
And all those rules?
Those rules were the work of Luna and her friends. They realized that as employees, they weren't allowed to make wishes. Only guests could do that, and only by asking Mr. Wish directly. So they wrote out the rules to help guide those who entered the park, hoping that one day, someone like you might set them free. Luna asked me to give you a reward for your bravery and fortitude on her behalf. I promised her I would.
Now I guess everyone can't complain they don't have Mr. Wish. Even PvE players can get Mr. Wish through this quest. Thanks for watching, guys.